Hey guys, welcome to Fitness with Sawyer. I'm Sawyer at Patch 21 in Spencer, West Virginia. Today we're going over a leg workout. Chris Sokit picked this workout for us, so thank you, Chris. He's also the one running the cameras and whatnot right now. But to start out with the workout, you want to start with some basic stretching, just some light stretching. If you want to run in place for a second, jog in place, that works too. That warms up your muscles before you can start stretching. I'm not going to do that. It's just a recommendation. So we can start with toe touches. So I always prefer to go down to the right side first. It doesn't really matter. Just hold it for 10, 15, 20 seconds. And however long you hold it on one side, make sure you hold it for the same amount length on the other. Roughly 10 seconds, you go switch sides, same concept. Go as far as you can. So if you can't touch your toes, that's alright. If you can only go halfway up your shin or to your ankles, that works too. Just if you can even touch the floor, do that. Just don't, whatever muscle you're stretching, you should feel it tighten or pull a little bit. But if it's hurting too much, if the burn's too intense, so to say, take it back a few notches. So if you can touch the floor, but if it pulls or hurts that muscle too much, take it back to just touching your toe. Ease your way into this. Once you do toe touches, you can do one arm over another, one arm straight out, the other one straight up. They're going to be pushing and pulling against one another. So the one that's straight out is pushing against the one that's straight up. The one that's straight up is pulling towards your body. And they're just going to be trying to, it's almost like they're fighting each other because both are getting a stretch from this. Then you go switch sides, same concept. And once again, just do your best throughout all these stretches. If it's ever too intense for you, you can always take it back a few notches. It's always better to do too little than too much, because if you do too much, you can injure yourself and you'll be out for a few days. That won't be fun. So next, we're going to just keep doing some light stretching. You can do flamingo next. That's just where you're going to find your balance. So I like to stare off at a point. I've met people that put their hand behind their ear, whatever works for you, and you're going to hold one foot close to your body, and then it's going to try to touch the ground, and then the arm holding is just pulling it towards your body so it doesn't move. So once again, just hold these for about 10, 15, 20 seconds, however long you feel is best for you. And then you're going to switch sides. Same concept, just find your balance. Once again, I like to stare off, find a focus point, met people that put their hand behind their ear, whatever works best for you. These are more static stretches we're doing. If you want to do more dynamic stretches, that works too. Dynamic stretches is where you're moving a little bit more. Static is where you're more stationary. So for example, open gates, this is one of my personal favorite stretches. It's just you're lifting up, out, and then down. So it's coming up from the inside, then out, then you're putting it down. But we're doing dynamic stretches, so you want to walk a little bit in between. So for example, you're going to start here. This is like point A for me. We're going to go up, out, and then down. We're going to take a few steps, up, out, and then down. Take a few more steps, up, out, and down. But I'm at the end of my mat, so I'm just going to turn around, do the same thing. If you want to keep walking forward, for example, you can. Just whatever works for you, once again. And make sure you do an even amount on both sides, or just an even amount in total. So if you do 3 on one side, do 3 on the other. But once you open gates, you want to close the gate. So same concept. It's just you're bringing it from the outside in this time. Yeah. So you start on the outside, bringing it up from the outside. Find my balance. Bringing it in, putting it down. Walking some out and down. And of course, if you want to walk in a straight line and then switch stretches, that works. And once again, make sure you're getting the same amount on both sides. So I did 3 on both sides. Now, these are more dynamic stretches. Another one you can do is pooper scoopers. Nope. Grass pickers or grass sweepers. There we go. Grass sweepers are just you're sweeping the grass off the concrete. So one leg is you're just putting all your weight on one leg. The other one is straight, toe up in the air, and you're going bend down and you're sweeping. If you can't touch the floor, that's all right. Just do your best. So like if you can't get that noise, once again, that's all right. Just do your best throughout this. And try to do the same amount on both sides once again. These were more dynamic stretches, like I said prior. If you want to do more static stretches, that's more stationary. You can go ahead and do some more of your own stretching now. That's all the stretching I'm going to show you. Next, we're going to go into the workout, and we're going to start with squats. So these are pause squats to be exact, and that's just you're going to squat down. You're going to hold it for however long you want, 3 through 5 seconds, and then you're going up. And then you go to repeat. So I've met people that put their hands across their chest. They either hold their fingers or just put their fists side by side when they go down. Just try, once again, try to get that 90-degree angle. And you can do these for reps. I actually recommend doing these for reps. So if you want to do only 10 squats, that works. So like, and then you're going to hold this for however long, 3 to 5 seconds. That'll be one. And you go back down. Try to keep your torso up. So like your upper torso. Once again, hold these for about 3 to 5 seconds. You should feel, whatever muscle you're working, you should feel it burn, a little bit hurt even. So you should feel your hamstrings tighten and pull because we're working that muscle. It's not used to this, I don't know what word I'm looking for. It's not used to this exercise, so to say. It's not used to being worked this way. So same for your back. It's not used to like just being straight while it's like this and just, I guess, holding still. So you're going, like I said, just do however many you want. Like this is my 5th one, for example. I'm going to do 5 more. And remember, breathe while you're doing it. So. And once again, if you want to do more, I'm going to go do 10. But if you want to do 15, 20, that's perfectly all right. Remember, breathe. So breathe in. And then breathe out. One more. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Breathe in. And then breathe out. So that was our 5 second, or 3 to 5 second pause squats. Now you can either take a breathing break, water break. You can go next, right into the next exercise, wherever you want. I'll take a breathing break myself. So breathe in. And then breathe out. 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 So next we're going to do mountain climbers. So you're just getting on the ground. And you're going to have one leg back for your starting, another one up, and then you're just going to jump and alternate. You can go however fast you want or however slow you want. Once again, whatever works for you. We're only going to do 10 seconds worth of these. If you want to do 15, 20, 25, go for it. So let's get it done. Take a breathing break, breathe in, and then breathe out. Breathe in, and then breathe out. Breathe in, and then breathe out. So next we're going to do 5 lunges. If you want to do more, go ahead and do that. That's 5 on each side. So lunges, you're just going to bend one leg forward, get the knee close to the ground as possible without touching the ground. And then you're going to get back up. You can either walk some or you can just switch spots right where you are. So find your balance. Get that knee as close to the ground as possible. Remember, breathe while you're doing this. Woo! So breathe in and then breathe out. So that was 2 on each side, 3 more to go. What I'm doing is I'm breathing, so I'm breathing in and then breathing out. And then I'm alternating sides. So breathe in, and then breathe out. If you want to do 2 breathe ins and breathe outs, so like for this one, breathe in, and then out. That works too. But 1 more for each. Make sure you keep your balance, like, because I just about lost it. So breathe in, and then breathe out. Next, we're gonna do calf raises, and that's just where you're getting on your toes. You got your legs together or separate. It's up to you. And if you have like a little ledge, a little stair step, for example, you can get on the edge of that. So what you're doing is just getting on your toes. You can hold it, and then you're going down. On your toes, hold it, and then go down. But don't touch the floor. Go as close as possible. So breathe in, and then go down. Breathe in, and then go down. So when I go up, I'm breathing in. If you want to go down and breathe in, that works. You can do these for 10 seconds, see how many you can get. Well, don't do that. We're going to do reps for these. So you can do 5, 10, 15, 20 if you want. I'm going to do 10. So once again, up, and then down, up. That'll be 1. And down. Then up. That's 2. Excuse me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, keep breathing. 9, 10. That was 1 set. If you want to do more sets, you can do that. So a set would be, you start with your first exercise, work your way down to your last exercise. For us, it was a 5-second pause squats, and then it was calf raises for our last. That'll be 2 sets. You can do 2, 3, 4, 5, however many you want. But once you're done with your sets, you want to cool off. So I like to do some light stretching cool off. So you can always start with butterflies. And that's just where you're sitting on the ground, bringing your feet together, close to your body, holding them, and you're matching elbows, matching knees. Try and push them to the ground as low as they can go. You're just trying, cooling off. You're just trying to get your heart rate back to normal, your breath back to normal, and trying to get the sweat stopping. You're just trying to get your body back to the resting state. Hold these for about 10, 15, 20 seconds. You can do beauty queens. So beauty queens are just one leg is bent over top the other, and you go push against that with the other arm. I've met people who hug sit towards their body, whatever you want to do. I feel like this stretches your arm also. So my left leg is straight up, my right leg is bent over top it. My left arm is pushing against my right leg. And the point of cooling down is same reason as you stretch up, you warm up. When you cool down, you're just trying to make sure your muscles aren't tight no more. That's why you warm up, because you're making sure your muscles aren't tight. And then when you cool down, you're trying to make them not tight once again. Because if you go from piping hot to doing nothing, you're not getting your body time to adjust to your resting state. So you need to help your body out, give it some time to adjust by just doing easier, more lighter exercises, so to say. It's like stretching, for example, just some light stretching. Next, you can do on-ground hurdles. That's just you're pulling one leg behind your body, then up under you, one leg is straight out, and then you're going to touch it with the opposite hand. If you want to do more stretches that you know yourself or people have shown you in the past, that works. Just do whatever works for you and adjust accordingly to your physical activity level. And it's always better to do too little and too much. If you do too much, you'll injure yourself. So like for this, for example, if you can touch your toe, but the pain is too intense, only go to your ankle or halfway up your shin. But like if you can touch your toe and it doesn't hurt that bad, the pain is moderate, or it's just, you know you're not going to hurt yourself, that works too. that's all the stretching I'm going to show you. And I think that's all I have for you today.